Philadelphia. 2 people are dead and 9 others, including 6 teenagers, are injured following a mass shooting at a Memorial Day gathering in Fairmount Park. Amia Devlin, 23, and Mikhail Bowers, 21, were killed when gunfire erupted on Lemon Hill Drive just before 10:30 p.m., according to police. 9 other victims between the ages of 15 to 27 were brought to a Philadelphia hospital for treatment of various gunshot wounds ranging in severity. What we know. Officers from the Philadelphia Police Department were called to the 800 block of Lemon Hill Drive around 10:30 p.m. for reports of a shooting. Police reported that 2 people were killed and 9 others were injured when nearly 24 shots erupted at a Memorial Day gathering. Amia Devlin, 23, and Mikhail Bowers, 21, were identified as the 2 people that were killed in the shooting. 6 of the 9 shooting victims were teenagers, according to police, including a 15-year-old boy and a 16-year-old girl. All of those injured are in stable condition. Police Commissioner Kevin Bethel on Tuesday said police were busy Monday night clearing crowds of mainly juveniles that had gathered at various places. Just after 8 p.m., officers were called to the Lemon Hill section of Fairmount Park, where they spoke to a large group of adults who agreed to leave the park. Bethel said clearing the park was going smoothly until juveniles started blending in with the compliant adults and gunfire eventually erupted around 10 p.m. What we don't know. Authorities did not report any arrests after the mass shooting. Investigators worked through the night to comb the massive crime scene for evidence. What they're saying. Police Commissioner Kevin Bethel said investigators are searching social media for posts that may have hinted about the shooting before it happened. We'll go through all the social media stuff that's come after and prior to see if there's anything I could have missed, Bethel told reporters. Mayor Sherelle Parker rebuked the shooting, calling it a heinous act of violence that was inhumane with no regard for human life. She vowed to use all federal and local authorities to track down those responsible for the deadly gunfire. This was wartime ammunition that was just opened on Philadelphians and those who were here in our city, she continued. By the numbers. Investigators believe at least one of the guns used in the Memorial Day shooting was illegally modified with a switch that makes it fire more rapidly. Mayor Parker said the Philadelphia Police Department seized over 5,000 crime guns last year and made over 2,000 arrests for firearms violations. How easy is it to get a gun, illegally or otherwise, in our city? Parker said. Parker doubled down on her commitment to ensuring the safety of the city, but put some of the onus on Philadelphians to do their part to protect the city. I would give people the same thing that saved my life. I would give them a connection, a connectedness, to something that's bigger than them as an individual. She shared that the city has dedicated $25 million to anti-violence campaigns and has filled over 8,000 summer jobs for teens. What's next? Philadelphia Mayor Sherelle Parker will provide remarks on the Memorial Day mass shooting on Tuesday at 10:30 a.m. All of the wounded were reported to be in stable condition, Philadelphia Police Commissioner Kevin Bethel said early Tuesday morning. The victims were taken to several hospitals, including Children's Hospital of Philadelphia, Penn Presbyterian Medical Center, Temple University Hospital, and Lankenau Medical Center. One other person was taken to the hospital after being hit by a car in the chaos, police said. 3 shooters believed to be involved, Philadelphia leaders say. Bethel said the shooting occurred while different groups of people were gathered in the park, some beginning to pack up to leave. Mayor Sherelle Parker said 3 different types of shell casings were found at the scene. I was unfortunately informed that because they found 3 different types of casings, we know that there were 3 shooters thus far. So it is not one, Parker said. Bethel said it's not clear whether there was an exchange of gunfire involved or if this was a targeted shooting. No weapons have been recovered and no one has been arrested, police said. Gun switch may have been used in Fairmount Park shooting. We can hear multiple rounds from stuff that's been already posted on social media. The team will dissect that, Bethel said. Crime scene unit investigators will examine the shell casings and get an idea of how many shooters were involved and what caliber weapons they were using. It's pretty rapid fire, so we're pretty confident that there probably was a switch on this gun, Bethel said, referring to a gun modification that can make a regular semi-automatic handgun fully automatic, capable of firing 17 rounds in under 2 seconds. Agents with the Bureau of Alcohol, Tobacco, Firearms and Explosives recently told CBS News Philadelphia. Glock switches are becoming more common in their shooting investigations across the city. The parts can be easy to install and tough to spot, and in some cases can be made with a 3D printer. You can go through a magazine in seconds. This is war. If you get a chance to listen to the video, this is the sound of war, Bethel said. It's meant to kill, to create carnage, and to hit as many people as possible. Lemon Hill and Fairmount Park set to host major events in 2026 and this weekend. Bethel said some were concerned about security at the upcoming Roots picnic, set to be held this weekend at the Mann Center across the Schuylkill River and within Fairmount Park. Philadelphia police will have a significant deployment of officers at that event, and leaders are confident the event will be safe, Bethel said. He said the same goes for FIFA's Fan Festival, set to be held on Lemon Hill in 2026. It's different when you have an unscheduled, unplanned event as we did overnight, Bethel said. After the shooting, officers worked to disperse the crowd. Police were in the park through Monday night into Tuesday morning investigating the shooting scene.